There is a book written over 1,400 years ago by a man who never stepped inside a laboratory, never held a microscope, never studied biology, chemistry, or medicine. And yet, inside that book, 7 plants are described so precisely that when modern scientists finally tested them, they couldn't explain it. Plant number 4 on this list kills bacteria that antibiotics struggle with. Plant number 2, cardiologists are calling it nature's most powerful heart protector. And plant number 1, the one the Quran mentions more than almost anything else, scientists studied it for decades and still can't fully explain why it works. These are not myths, not folk medicine. Every plant on this list has been tested in real laboratories, published in peer-reviewed journals, and every single time the Quran was already there, waiting. Let's count them down. Plant number 7, black seed, Nigella sativa. Ayat, Sahih Bukhari, 7591. Number 7, and we are starting strong. Black seed, Nigella sativa. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said this about it. In the black seed, there's healing for every disease except death. 1,400 years ago. No science, just observation, just knowledge. Modern researchers decided to test that claim. What they found stopped them cold. Black seed contains a compound called thymoquinone, and this compound in laboratory studies has shown anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, and antioxidant properties, all in one tiny black seed. Some studies have examined its potential effects on the immune system. Others have looked at blood pressure, blood sugar, and even certain cancer cells in lab settings. The research is still ongoing, but here is what's remarkable. 1,400 years ago, someone already knew. Someone already said, this seed heals, and science is only now beginning to understand how deep that statement goes. Number 6, olive ayat, Quran, 24:35-95-1. Number 6. Mentioned directly in the Quran, not once, multiple times. The olive. Quran 24:35 describes it as a blessed tree, and for 1,400 years, people in the Mediterranean world built their entire diet around this fruit. They didn't know why, they just knew. People who ate olive oil lived longer, got sick less, recovered faster. Modern science finally caught up. Olive oil, especially extra virgin cold-pressed, is now one of the most studied foods on the planet. Its polyphenols and monounsaturated fats have been linked to reduced risk of heart disease. The Mediterranean diet, built entirely around olive oil, is today recommended by cardiologists worldwide. And there's something else. Some of the olive trees in the Middle East are estimated to be over 2,000 years old. Still standing, still producing fruit. The Quran called it blessed. Science calls it exceptional. Maybe they're saying the same thing. Number 5, fig ayat. Quran 95:1. Number 5. And this one has a chapter named after it in the Quran. Surah At-Tin, the fig. Allah swears by it. In Arabic tradition, when God swears by something, that thing carries extraordinary weight. So what is so special about the fig? Modern research shows figs contain compounds with antimicrobial properties, including enzymes called phycin. Studies have examined fig latex for its effects on skin infections and bacterial growth. Figs are also exceptionally rich in fiber, calcium, potassium, and antioxidants nutrients that support bone health, digestive health, and cardiovascular function. A fruit so powerful, the Quran gave it its own chapter. Science is still counting everything inside it. Plant number 4, ginger ayat, Quran 76:17. Number 4, and this one surprised even the researchers, ginger. Quran 76:17. Describing the drinks of paradise mentions a cup flavored with ginger. Why ginger? Why specifically this root in a description of heaven? Because the ancient world knew what we are only now measuring. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogols. Modern studies have examined their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Clinical research has looked at ginger's potential role in reducing nausea, supporting digestion, and even affecting certain inflammatory markers in the body. Some studies have gone further, examining ginger's potential effects on blood sugar regulation and pain reduction. The research is building, and it all points back to a single verse written 1,400 years ago that placed ginger in paradise. Maybe that wasn't poetry. Maybe that was precision. Number 3, pomegranate. Number 3, mentioned 3 separate times in the Quran. 3 times. The pomegranate, Quran 699, 6141, and 5568. Each time described as a sign, a blessing, a fruit of paradise. 3 mentions is not repetition. In the Quran, 3 mentions is emphasis. Modern nutritional science has studied the pomegranate extensively. It contains a compound called punica lagin, found almost nowhere else in nature, which has shown remarkable antioxidant activity in laboratory studies. Some research has examined its potential effects on blood pressure, arterial health, and inflammation markers. Other studies have looked at pomegranate extract and its interaction with certain cancer cells in lab settings. The results have been significant enough that research continues to expand. A fruit mentioned 3 times in a 1,400-year-old text, and scientists are still discovering new things. Number 2, Dr. Lote tree. Number 2, and most people have never heard of this one, cedar, the Lote tree, Ziziphus spina Christi, mentioned in the Quran in the context of paradise, and also as a boundary tree at the edge of the highest heaven, Quran 53:14. The Prophet's journey describes Sidrat al-Muntaha, the Lote tree of the utmost boundary. This is not just symbolic. The cedar tree and its leaves have been used for centuries in Islamic medicine for washing, healing, and purification. Modern research has begun examining cider leaf extract and found compounds with antibacterial and antifungal properties. Studies have looked at its potential effects on wound healing and skin conditions. Some researchers have examined cedar honey produced by bees that feed on cedar blossoms and found it to be among the most potent natural honeys tested for antimicrobial activity. A tree at the boundary of heaven. And science is only now crossing the boundary into understanding it. Number 1, honey. Quran 1668-69. Allah instructs the bee to build its home in mountains, trees, and what people construct, to eat from all fruits. And then from its body comes something that is described in one word, shifa, healing. In it is healing for people. That is what the Quran says about honey. Not a suggestion, not a possibility. Healing for people. Modern science has spent decades studying honey. What researchers found is extraordinary. Honey contains hydrogen peroxide, methyl glyoxal, and defensin-1 compounds that give it natural antibacterial properties. Clinical studies have examined honey's effectiveness on wound healing, burns, and certain infections resistant to antibiotics. The World Health Organization has acknowledged honey as a demulcent for cough relief. Hospitals in several countries have begun using medical-grade honey on wounds. The research is not slowing down, it is accelerating. And at the center of all of it, a verse written 1,400 years ago that never used the word maybe. It said healing, full stop, 7 plants, 7 verses. And in every single case, the same pattern. The Quran comes first, science comes later. And when science finally arrives, it finds the Quran was already there, waiting. These plants are not locked in a museum. They are not lost in history. You can find black seed in your local store, olive oil is in your kitchen, pomegranate is in your grocery aisle. The knowledge was never hidden. It was written down 1,400 years ago and placed in the hands of anyone willing to open the page. Which of these 7 plants surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. And if you have any of these at home right now, tell me. Because you might be sitting on something extraordinary and not even know it yet. Subscribe, because next time we go even deeper.